If you're looking for an all-rounder 4K Android TV, the TCL P725 is a pretty good option. TCL is ranked number 2 in global standings for LED TV market share, so you can trust in their quality. They're priced at 2,999 ringgit, 3,399 ringgit, and 4,599 ringgit respectively. For now, you can get the 50 and 55-inch models, but the 65-inch version will be available starting this December. With that said, the P725 is slightly pricier than its competitors, but it does offer plenty of premium features that offer you pretty much all you need of a 2021 4K Android TV. So let's now dive into the review and let me tell you all about the TV and see if it's worth it for you. First, let's talk about the aesthetics. What stand out are how thin the bezels are. This offers pretty good immersion at a certain distance, but we will get into this a little bit later. Elsewhere, we see silver accents on the bottom of the TV as well as on the stand, plus a metal-like frame gives the TV a premium look. The TV measures 1,400mm wide and 865mm tall, so it'll be easy for you to fit this TV in a room of any size. Moving on to the back of the TV, you'll find a decent selection of I/O ports. Most notably, there's a HDMI 2.1 port that's needed for eARC for your soundbars or surround sound systems, and low latency for games. There are two other HDMI 2.0 ports, two USB ports, one is 3.0 and the other is 2.0, one LAN port, an AV in, one digital optical audio out, an antenna port, and one headphone jack. The TCL P725 packs an LCD panel that pushes a resolution of 3840 by 2160. It has a direct lit backlighting technology that offers decent black levels and backlighting uniformity. As a result, the contrast levels and dynamic range on this TV are not bad. There's HDR10 and Dolby Vision, so on content that supports them, offer minimal overblown highlights and a good amount of details and shadows. In terms of colors, the default calibration out of the box fell flat, but this can be tweaked to how you like it in these settings. After a bit of adjusting, I managed to get the color saturation and output to just how I like it. On top of this, there's MEMC support too. For the uninitiated, MEMC is a motion smoothing feature that uses software to compensate for motion blur and reduce image jittering. As an avid Formula 1 fan, I like to crank this feature up to the max so it looks like the cars are whizzing by smoothly. You can also turn off this feature when you're watching movies to retain a cinematic feel, plus the thin bezels we mentioned before definitely help with immersion. When it comes to gaming, the TV can only do 60 frames per second despite sporting a HDMI 2.1 port. This is a bit of a bummer, but it still has gaming mode that lowers input latency. At 4K 60fps, gaming on the PS5 feels fantastic. The same quality, color, and contrast output definitely lets AAA titles like Spider-Man Miles Morales shine. When it comes to audio, the TV packs a couple of 9.5-watt speakers that on its own sound good enough for regular YouTube and TV shows. The output is loud and crisp, however, it lacks just a bit of depth.
Using the Dreamy H11 Max is also really simple. By pressing the on button, you are good to start vacuuming. But you just have to make sure that the vacuum isn't standing upright. You'll have to tilt it at an angle for it to start working.
To remedy that somewhat is the inclusion of Dolby Atmos and DTS. When I watch compatible content, I can hear the atmospheric effects coming into play, and it improves the audio experience offered by this TV by quite a bit. There are plenty of sound modes to choose from, and they're essentially presets that TCL tuned to complement the type of content you're consuming. I like keeping it at dynamic because it suits most of the things I do on this TV. Now, the speakers here won't replace an external surround sound system or even a soundbar, but for a set of built-in speakers, I think they do okay. The TV runs on Android 11, and as usual, you get your tried and tested layout and offerings. Chromecast is built in, and there are plenty of apps you can download from the Play Store. Unfortunately, TCL's AIPQ Engine Gen 1 chipset doesn't quite power the software as smoothly as I'd like. Loading up menus and apps take longer than I'm used to, and this hinders in my browsing experience. But once you've booted up a piece of content, be it a movie or video game, the TV runs just fine. A nifty feature that the TV has is the hands-free voice control 2.0, which basically enlists the help of Google Assistant to help you navigate the TV when your hands are full. You can also use your smartphone as a remote control for the P725 by syncing up the TCL Home app or Magic Connect app to the TV. The apps also let you cast images, music, and videos, manage apps, and even take a screenshot. The latter also ups the ante by allowing device mirroring and content casting too. You can also hook up a webcam to the TV, and TCL are doing a promo where the first 150 units of the 55-inch model sold come with a free TCL webcam. Availability is on first come first serve basis, of course. We have one here and it works perfectly with Google Duo, and it's especially useful now since many folks are working from home. So that's the TCL P725 4K Android TV. It works as advertised, it has plenty of features. My favorites are of course EARC support, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, and DTS, plus the ability to sync it up to apps and seamlessly cast my content. I'm sure the performance of the software will be patched at some point and its speakers are okay, but you'll likely hook it up to a soundbar anyways because it has EARC. But at the price of 2,999 ringgit for the 50-inch model, 3,399 ringgit for the 55-inch version, and 4,599 ringgit for the 65-inch variant, I think you'll be hard-pressed to find many in the market right now that offer the same kind of features and conveniences. To purchase the TV, visit the links in the description box below. So let us know what you think about the TV down in the comment section below. This is Victor signing off.